Hey, what is up guys? So we are going to be taking a look at a few new cards in addition to also looking at the new rulings for Union, which is pretty important. We got the ABC stuff coming out, the Buster Dragons and stuff like that. That is going to be changing some of the rulings. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So first off, we got some new cards to check out. Let's check out our first one, which is P.O of Avidity. So it's a quick play spell card that says you can only activate one per turn. Target 3 banished monsters, shuffle all 3 targets into the deck, then draw 1 card. Wow, very simple effect, very good effect, really straightforward. I wish it was up to 3, then draw a card, but then we might be looking at something a little bit too good. Now, looking at the new D Hero stuff, guys, this is an excellent card for the new D Hero stuff. Malicious is super important in that deck, and this just makes it even better. In addition to that, you also have other cards you can banish in that deck. I know Burning Abyss, you have access to using those. More Barbar burns, perhaps, but for the most part, I think it's a really good card for certain decks. It's not a deck that card that every single deck will play, but I think it's definitely a great addition because you get to put back the cards and then you get to draw. Like zombies could take use of this if you want to like recycle Mizukis. I know it doesn't put them back in the grave. We have the Burrow from a different dimension for that, but still putting them back into the deck and sending them back to the graveyard is really easy for zombies to do. So I think this is an excellent card. Let me know, guys, your thoughts on the P.O of Avidity. Next card we're going to be taking a look at is the Torque Tune Gear. So anyways, it is a light machine. It's another Union monster, which we'll go over some of the new Union effects, or their new like rulings, so to speak. But anyways, it's a level 1/0/0. Once per turn, you can activate one of the following effects. Target one face of monster control, equip it to this card. Monster equipped with this card that would be destroyed by battle or by effect, destroy this card instead. The second effect is to special summon this equipped card. And the second effect is that monster equipped by this card becomes treated as a tuner and gains 500 attack and defense. So it's a very small boost, but at the end of the day, you're able to make something that would normally not be a tuner. There's a lot of cards that allow you to tune certain things. Like there's one called like Lightwave. I think it's like target a light monster or like fairy or something. I don't know how good this card is, but nonetheless, it might open up the doors to some crazier combos with like Soul Charge. But overall, it's not like a card that you can just equip it from, you know, like if it said like you can equip it from the graveyard or something like that, or some other condition where you can just equip it immediately, it'd be really good. But overall, I mean, I guess there's like, what is it, like Road Synchron, which lets you special summon like a level 1 or something like that. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think of this card. I just think it's a little bit mediocre. I mean, again, we might be getting other support for it. I just wish it was like, oh, you can go ahead and equip it from the graveyard to the card. That's really what I wanted out of this card, and then it like banishes itself at the end of whenever it like leaves the field. But anyways, we got another Performa Pal. It's Labelle Man. So this is Yuya's Pendulum monster, and it is a level 6 light fairy type pendulum monster with 100 attack and 2600 defense. So its pendulum scale is 1. Its pendulum effect is once per turn during your main phase. You increase the level of all pendulum summoned monsters you control by 1. The monster effect is once per turn you declare a level between 1 and question mark. Apparently it's probably going to be 5, but then target one Performa monster you control except this card. Until the end of this turn, this card's level is decreased by the declared level, and then the target monster has its level increased by the declared level. The reason why they say it's probably 5 is because it is a level 6, so you're reducing this card's level, and then you're going to increase another card's level. I think that's kind of cool. I like the idea what they're going with these two cards. Looks like they're trying to support like synchros because, or I guess technically exceeds as well. Just because I want you to manipulate levels. That's kind of cool. I think that's a decent little card. I don't know if it'll see too much play, but nonetheless a cool card. Okay, something important, guys, on the new, well, some of the new Union cards that are being printed. They had their following text changes. If you guys didn't know, Unions, some of them said that previously it specified that a monster could only be equipped with 1 Union monster at a time. This is now omitted from the current text. The reason why is because some of the cards you want to equip like multiple. You want to make it so it's unaffected by like traps, monster effects, and spells. So at that point, you'll have all of that covered. In addition to that, when unequipping, because a lot of the Union monsters, they special summon themselves, you can now special summon an attack or defense. They used to only say attack position, but this has been changed, so that's kind of something important. And then previously, their effects applied while equipped to a monster that would only work if equipped by their own effects. They now apply their bonuses and can be special summoned if equipped by monsters like Relinquish. So that means if you're equipping via some other effect that isn't a Union, you could still have their effects applied and you can still special summon them. So that's actually a huge ruling change. Also, well, all these are huge ruling changes. It says, For Y and Z, previously they only destroyed themselves when their equipped monster would be destroyed by battle. Now they destroy themselves when the equipped monster would be destroyed by battle or by card effect, which is something all unions had. But you know, these guys are really old, so they had to kind of update. And then it says for the heavy mech support platform, previously it only destroyed itself while equipped monster equipped by destroyed by no specific method. Now it destroys equipped when a monster is destroyed by battle or by card effect. So it's just an update on this text. But yeah, this is actually something that is a little bit different because it did say it would only be destroyed by battle. Now it works by card effects. And then it says that there's no plan to change the other union monsters, but these cards are very old, so you guys keep that in mind. Also, something, just a quick little news, they also have this that's coming out in Japan. I don't know, we might get some of this stuff, you guys never know. But anyways, there's these new like tokens from like the anime, like the characters. So I think that's kind of cool that are coming out in the game. And it's a like a promo pack if you spend more than 3,500 of yen. This is obviously Japanese currency. And then there's also some other things that are not in pocket binders, so pretty much this is like $21. And it's basically take off the last number. Like this deck box would be like $8 or $7. It's a new 20th anniversary card case. Doesn't look like it holds very much cards, but nonetheless it's there. Something that I actually am looking forward to is the Yuya 20th anniversary Millennium item version, and it's about like $15 again. It's like just take off the last number, and that's pretty much the price. But yeah, it's about like $15. It just looks really cool. I wish we could see like more pictures of these. There's also a like Dark Magician version priced at the same price. I really hope we get some of these in the TCG. We never know. Then they got a playmat. I'm not sure if this is a rubber run or if it's coming in these. It just says playmat. It says price unknown. So I don't think it's included in this. I hope it's something that's nice. It's not one of those like cardboard ones that like no one really liked. And then they also have like issues of like the jump. But for the most part, it's just something that I thought was kind of cool. I'm hoping that we will get like this right here, the 20th anniversary storage box. As far as the binder, I don't know if we really like need these. A lot of these binders with the rings, I hope these aren't the ring ones, because the ring ones sometimes do damage your cards. But there's also if you buy these like this over here, if you spend a certain amount, you get to get randomly 2 cards. There's apparently 10 cards in total, and they list some of them over here. None of them are actually really that good, so I'm hoping they at least give us different cards. I know they're cards from the anime, and they're from like the character cards. Maybe if they did it in a different rarity, that would be kind of cool. But for the most part, I'm just like, I don't really care too much about like the Flame Wingman or Odd Eyes Dragon or Junk Warrior Kindor. Like, I don't really care too much about these cards, and these cards really don't see too much play in the game, but nonetheless I figured I'd update you guys on that. But let me know, guys, what cards are you most excited to actually play around with. Personally for me, I think the Pot of Avidity is probably one of the better cards. Confirmed probably secret rare in TCG, probably a common in OCG or super rare. We probably will be pretty salty about it, but you guys know how TCG is with their cards. Secret rare confirmed or ultra. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know, guys, what decks you guys want to play now with the Pot of Avidity, because I feel like out of the cards that we talked about, this is definitely one of the cards that we'll see some play in the metagame. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and make sure you guys give the like button a titty slap, and I'm signing out.